Hey guys, me too, man. Today, guys, I'm going to be talking about a game. I don't really play on Roblox anymore. And you guys are just gonna stare at my wallpaper until I show images. So, I think it was. Let me check. It was about 5 months ago. I stopped making videos on Fnaf TD. My last video was playing the new Fnaf TD update, Valentine's update. Where I showcased the new Valentine's update, and then I moved on to Poppy Playtime for 4 videos, and then that stopped updating. Did a Fortnite video, and then I've done Raw and SmackDown, which SmackDown just came out the day I'm recording this. And guys, don't forget August 2nd, 2025, Backlash at France will be premiering. I will promote that until August 2nd. But I recently been looking at my YouTube views a lot, and I looked at my FNAF TD views, and a lot of the videos got over 50, over 60, 70, 80 views. A lot of them got 100 or more. Like trying to get Rockstar Foxy and FNAF TD 190, playing endless but only have I only have Scott's 690, playing FNAF TD Game 6 103, where I just played the maps, right? Playing the new season for season 5 for FNAF TD 161, trying to get Circus Baby 368 views. A lot the views for the videos were good. You guys loved FNAF TD, but I just didn't love the game really anymore, right? And I recently was scrolling on Roblox, and I was going through I hopped in the game kind of a few times while I didn't just to see what it was doing, right? But I didn't play it really. I just hopped in, see what was happening, and then I left the game. And then I was like, you know what? It just had a new season. I want to see what the new season is, and I actually started playing the game again. And I was like, I'm gonna rejoin the Discord. So I rejoined the Discord, and I saw that they were working on a brand new FNAF game 2, guys. They were working on FNAF 2. FNAF Tower Defense 2. And here's what 2 of the new units look like. It's Chica and Golden Freddy, which look really, really good. That was only one of the few images that they've shared so far of the game. But these are already the first 2 units that we see, and I like them a lot. Way better than FNAF 1. And then I scrolled back farther, and I saw this image. This is what the building style for FNAF TD 2 will look like, right? It's kind of like it's the elevator from Sister Location. Um, Looks really good, right? Then we had a picture of what the inventory is gonna look like. Now the units you see here are again these are all the dinosaur units and then the birthday units. These aren't what the actual units will look like. These aren't the actual units, right? I think we're gonna get all completely brand new units. These are just placeholders for now, right? You can have max of 2,000 like the game, and you can actually feed your units to level them up. And it actually tells their DPS, damage, range, and cooldown, and you can actually change their name, which I don't know if you could, or I don't know if you could before. This is not the final version of the inventory, but it's what it's going to mostly look like, right? Um, and then they showed recently the first map, Game 1, Night 1, guys. So you know that they are completely restarting. Here's what Game 1, Night 1 looks like. Looks really good, right? I already like it. And you can see, I forget her name. I think it's Overclocked Puppet in the background of the picture. But I like the building style. And then the final image is, I think, what Bonnie will look like in game. This is what Bonnie will look like. Now, this actually looks like Bonnie, which I do like a lot, right? He's blue. Yeah, I mean, he's purple instead of blue like in FNAF TD 1. They have not given a release date yet of when this game will come out, guys, but I will be making videos on the game when it comes out because my love for FNAF TD is coming back, and and if the videos were good then, I hope they're good now. But and also, guys, they moved the bi-weekly updates, which I do really like because that was something that I did not like about is weekly updates. They moved the bi-weekly, and I really like it way more, right? So in the next 2 weeks is when when the next update comes out. I forget what update it is. The update 49. When that comes out, I will be playing the update and recording it and releasing the video. They had their season 9 update which was the glitched update. Play so far, really good update. And I don't know what they're doing in season 10. There are a few there is a full suggestion page, which I kind of want to go through. So I'm just gonna pull Discord over here. Where is it? It's down more right here. Let's go through some Fnaf TD2 suggestions. So add lower down rated I would add a lower down rarity common. Somehow in the current game we have uncommon units yet no common ones, which to me doesn't really make much sense. A big issue I've seen is of the most of these suggestions is overcrowding of rare units like Apexes and Nightmares, making secrets more into basic or index units. To fix this, we need to add a lower down rarity to push everything down a tier, making forgotten units, Apexes and Apexes Nightmares, truly pushing how rare they actually are, and not just having 100 and not just having 100 of them. Even if adding an extra rarity would be too much, they should be more moderated of exclusive units, either making them much more expensive or making them nightmares, but instead just secrets. In the beginning, when FNAF TD was a lot newer, a goal of 50k seemed crazy, and it was worth just spending Robux on them. Even with the raise of price up to 200k, macroing or just placing one unit to solo endless, you can pretty much easily get you the coins that you need, making it higher and actually making it higher and actually in an actual challenge to get these exclusive could help moderate how many there are. Basically, what he's trying in this line and the thing I've said so far is make common unit, like basically push down everything a rare, like push everything down a rarity, and also I saw the suggestion features because I've actually been reading these often, and some guys said remove macroing, which I do macro. I have the macro right here. But it's not like, it doesn't make the game better. It actually, I think, hurts the game more than it helps the game. It makes people stay in the game and actually play the game longer, right? But then it just makes them get hundreds of thousands of coins and just get everything. There's no challenge. It's just find the easiest night. This is what I used to do when I was in a clan, was find the easiest night. Like somebody in my clan would say the easiest night, and then I would smack at that for nights on end, right? And just getting up coins, getting the two, like I did these for events and normal, but for events mostly, and then get the 2 side units and then focus on summons. Like a day out, like I macroed the dinosaur event, I think it was like 2 days ago, and I had only like 30,000 before I macroed, and then I had over 200 when I macroed a night. And it was day 1, game 1, like day 1, night 1 of the first day, right? Night 1, and I was able to get the nightmare, or the one that's worth 200k. So I do agree with this. Let's continue. How many there are, or maybe like seen in other games, the exclusives could be given a separate rarity that like exclusive or limited. Regarding the rarity of units, not just the actual rarity, but the chance of getting them. Last thing I swear, make secrets actually feel secret, and nightmares feel like a good dream. So getting secrets, especially now, is nothing more than a different colored unit appear on your screen. Nobody is overjoyed when getting these units from summon. Secrets have literally become the next rare. Rare units like Apex and Nightmares are way too common, to be honest, which makes them feel less special. Adding a lower rarity or making exclusive harder to get would help fix this. It would make more rare units actually feel rare again and bring better balance to the game overall. Now, this is actually true. Like, I remember when the first Apex came out, it was Astro Bonnie, and it was so cool to see a new unit in the summons. And actually, like, it was rare, and it was so rare to see anyone actually have the unit, right? And then they started doing more Apexes and more Apexes and more Apexes. I think the first ever easiest Apex was the Grave Lord, and there were so many of those where it became so pointless. There's the nightmare from the dinosaur event is only worth like 800 to 300 souls. I found it for 300 souls in the trading plaza. Like nightmares aren't like are worth half the nightmares are worth like under 10k when they used to be worth so much to get and be so special. Like I didn't get my first nightmare in the game until I think it was after I got Nightmare Bonnie, the nightmare puppet. It was so cool to have my first ever nightmare, right? And like, it was so cool to have my first ever nightmare, and then I just kept on getting them and getting them. Like, oh, cool, nightmare, I don't care. Um, my last, I think, so excited to have a nightmare was Dreadbear, because it was like I summoned a nightmare, right? And then while I was summoning for an Apex, I actually pulled Astro Bonnie once, and it was so cool to actually get myself. I actually like was getting the nightmares, and I was like, oh, don't care, right? Like after I played the game for a while and had had a really good team, I would just index the nightmare and don't care for it. Like I would get it just to index it, and then I won't even think about it. That would really hurt the game, I feel like. But again, really good suggestion. I do hope that they actually read. I hope they actually read all these suggestions because they all seem good. Let's read this one. So when you start the game, you should be able to pick out. You should be able to pick out of 3 units to choose as starter units, like Freddy, Chica, Bonnie, Foxy. Any of those you need, it would be a good idea to add in the upcoming game. Okay, never mind. I don't understand that. All right, FNAF. This is a long one. FNAF TD2 100% needs some sort of variety to prevent the old formula from being replenished over and over again. And while I fully understand the animation, I don't know, whatever that word is, I can't speak English. Maybe one of these things that could be a stretch. I think it. Oh, addition. I think it would be pretty unique to. So let me lay down some ground things. Water-based terrain, flying/water-based units can be placed on these spots. Self-explanatory. However, I also want to include a little more to it, so it's not just a cut and dry. Passive-based benefits for specific units. Want to place your water unit on the ground? Sure, but you will lose out on the benefit. This way, they're actually more. So it's actually better to place your more like strategize into where you want to place these things. High terrain where you have like Sniper Cupcake and FNAF TD1. So let's face it, would be kind of cool, and it additional damage on these terrain spots. It would have the advantage it could do more damage, so on and so forth. Again, add some nice space to the game in form of passes that would be just make the things more viable. Yeah, honestly, you could just add them as side passive /element /whatevers that are included onto a unit itself, and then add a flat increase to damage or special passage on top of that for units. Spice it up a little. When placed in the appropriate terrain, it just opens the door for so much potential in my eyes, and prevent the same old game from being replenished over again. That was hard to read for me. This guy says add shop units, but still have RNG like the Circus Breaker shop, but with way more units. Okay, that actually seems. Global marketing. Okay. How long is this? Okay, I guess this will be my last one, guys, because this video is already 14 minutes long, and it'll just me coming back to FNAF TD now reading suggestions. Please remove the trading plaza and the server market, and add an object in a room that looks like the supercomputer on FNAF TD1, with all characters and units in the market with all different sales. When open the global marketplace, there will be all the most recent sales that got added by different people from all servers. And you can swap pages too. You only can sort by most recent, last recent, and rarity. And you can also search the animatronic or item's name, and it appears of sales on it. The UI will likely look like Global Market on My Restaurant by Big Games. To add a sale, you need to just click on the plus, that there will be in the menu and select the item or character with the price of souls and done. Your list is now global. You don't even need to stay in a server and wait for your sale to be sold. So instead of going to different servers and lose our sanity searching for a good item or character with a good price, we can use this, and trading will also be more fun. I do like this, kind of adding like a global market to where all the units, like we're all big, where you can, instead of a trading plaza, this is the trading plaza, right? But has all the sales from everybody, right? So I do like, because it is really frustrating for me to go to server to server to server and to server without finding anything that's actually good. Or I find something that I really want, but somebody's just overpricing it by triple. And when you try to trade them, they don't trade you because they're AFK. I think this would be way better. And like, yeah, I do like to see. I'm trying to explain how, but yeah, that's going to be it for this video again. New Fnaf TV video coming out and next Saturday, or whenever they update next. So it'd be the 19th. So they'll be coming out on the 19th. It's the 19th. So on the 2nd of August, guys, when Backlash premieres, the Fnaf TV video will actually be on Sunday then, just so I can do Backlash, guys. Again, this Monday will be Raw, and Braun Breaker will be kicking off the show in a promo. And I think it's the Intercontinental Championship women's match will be happening later in the show as well. Make sure you like and subscribe, guys. See you guys this Monday for Raw, this Friday for SmackDown, and this coming Saturday for Fnaf TV update. See ya.